All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll.
Brew happy.
Brew happy!
We're the longest running beer podcast in the Pacific Northwest. Why wouldn't they be listening to us?
So many different beers. I got you something really good and really delicious.
Oh my god.
You listen to the Brew Happy Show, so do I. Do it.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Oh yeah, that's Brew Happy.
Oh, that's right. You are listening to the Brew Happy Show weekly podcast, and I am the voice of beer. Thank you guys so much for tuning in every week. We appreciate you. Wherever podcasts are found, that's where you will find the Brew Happy Show. And we do this show every week for you, the listener, and the beer fans. But if you do other kinds of brews as well, we do get into ciders, meads, and even the occasional wine or whiskey. So check that out. I'm with my wonderful co-host, Fat Josh.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, do you have like an ovation button in there? Like every time you say I'm the voice of beer, you should throw like
Like,
a
oh,
bunch of people
actually,
just an ovation, you know.
I do have.
Every time you say I'm the voice of beer, you should throw that button on there because you deserve it.
I think that I do have a button that does that.
You know, a bunch of people clapping and oh,
Oh.
I think you had it there for a second. There it is.
Yay! Yeah.
The voice of beer, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. That's me. I am the voice of beer, and I just like to be. I'm like the Lorax for beer. I speak for the beer. I know I know what the beer wants. You know, I listen to it. I can hear the whispers of the bubbles as they come to the surface, and they speak to me. They say, "Drink me."
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but this is the other way around for me. You say you know what the beer wants. I know what I want, and it's beer.
I think that works out really well. Especially since we are in a perfect spot for that. We are here at Chill and Phil over in North Portland.
Love this place.
Yeah, this is a great spot. It's a huge spot. It's a really good place if you like to watch the sports or you like to play games. They are dog friendly. They are kid friendly. They have a couple pool tables. They have pinball machines. They have arcade games, and they have an entire row of food carts, folks. It is food cart city out here in the parking lot, and it's one of the things we always love to point out whenever we come here. There's a really good one that does sushi burritos over here to my left. And then you got a really good one that does Philly cheesesteaks. There's another one that does burgers. There's another one that does, oh my God, what am I thinking of?
The sushi.
With the soup. Pho.
The pho. Okay,
Yeah, the pho. I don't know if it's pho or if it's just like what is it? The ramen.
I just walked around. I believe it is a noodles place.
Yeah, I don't know if it's pho or ramen, but it looks delicious. I'm probably gonna have to stop by there on my way out. Now you had something right before the show.
From the Philly cheesesteak cart, they have New York hot dogs in there. So I got a New York hot dog. I've been craving that for a while, and I've been doing so well on my diet lately. And I walked almost 8 miles today.
You walked 8 miles. You deserve a hot dog.
I think I earned those calories.
Yeah.
And the French fries, those were just not on the menu, but I ate them because they were so good. It was. I'm doing so well right now. I'm down another 25 pounds, I think. So
wow. Well, that's great,
working
man. Let's do a pro spell for you.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Good for you, buddy.
You were saying this place is perfect for a bunch of things. You know what this place is perfect for, too?
What's that?
If you beer drinkers, if you guys don't want to go to work the next day, this is the place you come. This is the place. You don't want to go to work the next day? Just come over here, and
It's
you'll
true.
find a perfect excuse.
Yeah. This is the kind of place where you can just have a beer. You can have a business lunch I see a lot of people come here and do their business lunches. Team meetings. You know, if you're wanting to do that kind of thing.
We had so many point blank get-togethers here. Like
Oh,
so
really?
many of them. We were here all the time.
Wow.
This is a really cool spot for that.
Yeah. So if you want to have your next work party here, you guys make sure you give Chillin' Phil a call, and they'll set it up for you. So there's definitely plenty of food to choose from. You bring the butts, and they'll bring the beer.
Do you happen to catch the bartender's name?
I did not.
Okay, well, we'll do that on the second part because we have to give her huge props. She turned down the music.
Oh,
She turned down the music.
That's very nice.
You can barely hear it now. It was
Yeah.
really loud when
Yeah.
we first started.
yeah, I really do appreciate that. We do love to give a prost to our wait staff and the
To
people.
the Phil and Chill staff.
the
We
crew,
don't know the
yeah.
names right now, but we will find out here soon.
Yeah, I do know that the owner's name is Paul Moglia. I've talked to him a number of times when I first started doing shows here.
I like that name.
And yeah, it's fun to say Moglia, Moglia, Moglia. Yeah, he's very passionate about the neighborhood and his his patrons. I would say he is the ideal publican. You know,
Nice.
he comes in and he helps out. I think he probably does a lot of the books himself, which is a real pain in the butt. And he was very excited. I think the last time I talked to him was around the time that he was getting all these food carts in here. I think there's only like one or two at the time, and he was trying to get some more in. And now the whole parking lot is full of them. It's really great. So I'm sure he's really pleased with that. It brings in a lot of business. And, a lot of people from the neighborhood, they walk up or they ride their bicycle. And just down the street, there's a lovely park, and there's a baseball diamond. So I've already seen some baseball players come in here and kick off their cleats and get some
I saw those guys.
get some grub. So
Is this considered St. John's as well?
this is St. John's. Yeah,
Okay.
we are in the St. John's district of Portland.
There's so
Also-
many places here. St.
Yeah,
John's.
yeah. We are what is known as the fifth quadrant, which for you math nerds out there isn't going to make a lot of sense, but it does if you're from here.
Yep.
We're basically out over in the peninsula of Portland, right around where the Willamette and the Columbia join.
The historical St. John's Bridge.
Correct.
It is a beautiful, beautiful bridge.
Yeah, the cathedral, the St. John's Bridge is right above Cathedral Park. It is a beautiful Gothic-style bridge. And a fun fact about the bridge is the guy, I don't remember the guy's name, but the person who, architect that designed the bridge, this was basically his interview project for doing the Golden Gate Bridge
No.
in San Francisco.
Oh, man. So he's got a resume, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And so if you're from California or you've been around the block or two and done some traveling, you'll definitely see some similarities if you come and check out the bridge. It is breathtaking, a beautiful view, and especially if you're driving over it right as the sun hits starts to lower itself behind the hills.
I've seen so many gorgeous pictures taken
Oh.
on that bridge.
Oh, yeah.
My God. You know what's under the bridge, too?
The Willamette River.
Occidental Brewing, too.
Oh, that's right. Yes, Occidental Brewing is. We got to do a show over there.
You did?
Yeah, no, I don't think I've done one yet.
Okay, well, let us get in there. Let me do a
Yeah.
Fat Josh in the Wild there, and we'll get us in there.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we'll do some Fat Josh in the Wild a little bit later on the show. But first, we're going to talk about the beers that we have here
We have the same beer, brother, so
on
go
the
for
table.
it.
Yeah, we do have the same beer. It's Kolsch season. I think I had my last stout last week with you folks, and there may be other stouts at some point in the future, but I'm not going to be going gangbusters like I do in the colder weather. It's Kolsch season, and I am drinking Kolsch from Zeugelhaus Brewing, and it is delicious. I am going to tell you a little bit about it.
Love
right
Zoll
here.
House.
Oh yeah.
Pros to those guys.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. Just the German style, the European lagers they brew. Pros to that.
Yeah.
it's
Oh
cool.
yeah. So they do a lot of German style lagers.
You know what I didn't hear again? Me and Larry Klauser from Pono, we helped set up the first ever Kolsch Fest at the Zoigel House.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently the organizers weren't doing a great job and nobody called for help. So when we showed up with our keg, nothing was ready to go. And the fest starts in 2 hours. So me and Larry, we just hooked every single keg. We got all the kegerators running, and by the time the fest started, everything was ready to go. And but that was the first and the last time I ever heard about that fest.
Interesting.
So
yeah,
I wonder.
I don't know if it's the same one. Was Steven Schomler the one that was supposed to be organizing
He
that
was
one?
supposed to
and
be
he was the
one of the
that
organizers?
was that event that was where the guy that was running the event was the no-show.
It was a no-show. We were like,
Oh.
"Where's Steven Schulman? He's the one that actually pretty much came up with the idea for this,
Yeah.
and he was nowhere to be found."
Well, they're still doing it now, though.
That's what my question. I never heard about it again. So they still doing it?
I think they ought to. I mean, I don't see any reason why not. If they need someone to help them organize Kolsch,
Yep. We're the guys.
I will
We're-
raise my hand. I'll throw my hat into the ring, and we'll make it happen. Even if I got to take a little time off of work, that'd be worth it.
For you beer listeners that don't know how much I like Coach, I just went to Cologne, Germany, just because of the beer.
Oh yeah,
So that's how much I like my coaches.
yeah. If you're a newer listener, go ahead and dial back the calendar a few months, and you'll be able to hear all about Josh's wheres, whens, and whats, so that you can plan your next trip to Germany and figure out where you're going to find your next favorite beer.
Whenever I get the chance, or the money, which that's the most important, I'm getting back out there because it's a freaking dream.
I
come
know.
true.
I'm so jealous. I'm getting my passport in order this year, and I'm gonna make some plans and book some trips.
Not a boy.
Okay, so the Zoigel Kolsch, is weighs in at 4.9%. And it just says Kolsch on there. It doesn't say any. It's a classic standard Kolsch, so it's not going to say any crazy stuff about the ingredients.
Where are you reading it from?
The menu.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the on tap, and they probably have a little bit extra.
Yeah, there you go.
Information on it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I can see, because they're using a digital pour menu, that it was just tapped, and they got a full keg of that sucker. Yeah. So, yum. There's going to be plenty of it for you if you get your butts down here and order yourself a Kolsch. Just while you're doing that, Josh, I'm going to talk a little
Found
bit
it.
about... Oh, you found it already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was going to talk a little bit about the Single Hills. Got an island time.
Well, since we're already here, let me just. It's a short thing.
Yeah,
It
do
says
your thing.
brewed just like in Cologne, German Pilsner and wheat malts, German Magnum hops. Oh, I did not know they use those hops. Those are very nice, noble.
Magnum?
Yeah, Magnum hops.
I wonder if those are very big.
Big. What do you mean? The cone or
Because they're magnums.
This guy has jokes. Magnum hops for bittering. Hallertauer. Okay, I knew they used Hallertauer, so they
yeah.
use two different types of hops. For the aroma and spicy note, fermented slow and cool with an authentic Kolsch yeast strain brought back from your brewmaster studies in Germany.
Oh.
So that's an authentic Kolsch right there, buddy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds great. And they have a large menu at this place. I will tell you, they've got over 30 taps here. Looks like the last 5 taps are wine taps, so you can get wine on tap here. You got about 3 ciders on tap.
Only three?
And only 3 right now.
Okay. I saw some empty, so I think they ran out of some beer. I mean, it was a nice weather weekend, so probably a bunch of people finished some of those kegs.
Yeah, they got a dry cider by Two Towns. They have a
Two Towns.
a blackberry and peach by Helvetia, and Schilling's got a semi-sweet on called Moonberries.
I'm chilling myself.
Yeah, so that's pretty good, and a whole bunch of IPAs. Got about they got the breakfast stout on nitro. Oh man, I might have to.
And we can talk about that Wayfinder too.
I might
on the
have
next
to
break.
backslide. Yeah, Yeah, they do have the Wayfinder Original Cold IPA.
We have a surprise for you guys here soon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are going to talk a little bit about that later. One thing always like to point out when I see Ruse on the menu, Ruse Brewing, they're one of my favorites. Sean Callis and Devin Benoit. We all used to brew together. We all used to brew together over at Culmination Brewing back when Ruse Brewing was Gypsy Brewing out of Culmination. And it was a lot of fun getting to know those guys. They're really, really great folks. And if you are into a band called Fish, you will find a friend in in Sean Callis because he loves Fish.
That's like a music band?
Yeah, with the PHISH.
I never heard of them.
You've never.
I'm the music guy, and I never heard of that.
You've never heard of Fish, the
No.
band?
No.
People follow them around the country like the Grateful Dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are they old too? Like,
Yeah, well, they're not. I mean, not as old as the Grateful Dead, but
so they've been around for a while.
yeah, they've been around. They're our generation.
I'm
yeah.
a music guy, so I'm gonna check them out.
All right, yeah, there's a lot of bluegrass if you're into that.
That's probably why I haven't heard of them.
Which I am. You're not into bluegrass?
I'm a metal guy.
I am
Punk
too.
rock.
But I like all the genres.
Me too.
Okay, so we got some hazies. There's a double dry hop hazy by Varietal. Hetty Alice and a collab with Living House has a hazy. The Stoop has a Mosaic Pale Ale. Holy Mountain has a Black Ale. Double Mountain has the IRA. They're famous for that one.
Famous.
One of the ones that I really wanted to point out was the Old Baby by Old Town Brewing.
Oh, they have it on tap too?
Yeah, that's an American light lager weighing in at a modest 4.2%. It's very sessionable, and it's perfect for this kind of weather, especially if you're, you want to have a beer, but you don't want to, get too sauced. You just want to kind of have a, sit back and nurse a light beer. This is a great light lager to have. If you want to dial it back on the calendar, you can hear all about our interview at Old Town Brewing with owner Adam Milne, his director of sales, and his head brewer. And we had a really great time with them over there. Old Town Brewing's been around for quite a while. They have 2 awesome locations. One of them's even haunted. And, you should always check that place out. Adam does a lot of great stuff for the community, so I always like to give those guys a shout out.
Dang it. I had a
Yeah,
couple drops in there left.
you drank all your beer already.
Dude, I walked 8 miles today.
You're a thirsty boy.
Oof, and I took a 2-hour nap, and I woke up like thirsty, big time.
Okay, now I do see a hef on here from Double Mountain as well. If you are still feeling thirsty, but they also have a passion fruit sour by Single Hill and Berliner Weiss by Lou Witt. So that's
Lou Witt.
Lou Witt. Why I say Lou Witt? Is it not Lou Witt?
And you missed your chance, but when you say 2 towns.
Two
There you,
towns.
there you go. There it
yeah,
is.
that's right. I love to do that.
So it's Lou Witt
Lou Witt.
or Lewitt?
Lewitt?
Lewitt.
I'm
Lewitt.
from the East Coast, man. Sometimes, most people
I know
can't
you say
tell.
you say Lake Oswego like it's.
Is that not how it's said?
I thought it was Lake Oswego. but
Okay,
I'm
well,
not sure.
All right.
No.
Well, I know I'm not supposed to say Willamette when I'm talking about the river.
Or Couch Street.
Well, that's Cooch. So, okay,
Yeah,
so
you
I
know
knew
that
that.
one.
I knew when I moved
You
here
know
that
that
was
one.
Cooch because I was in the Air Force with a guy named Cooch, and our TI would always call him Couch, and he would always correct the TI, and then the TI would yell at him. The drill instructor would yell at him. He said, "If I want to call you Cooch, you really want me to call you Cooch instead of Couch, boy, I can't." It just he laid into him.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, he wasn't the fastest guy on the field, but he was a very kind person. All right, well, so I'm not going to go down the entire menu one by one, but those are some highlights for me.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I think so. I might have a hef, but gosh, it might be. They might need a little bit of help emptying that nitro keg. What do you think? You think maybe they need a hand with that?
the stout they have from Burley Browns.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really bad for them if it being a sunny weather and all, and that poor stout being all lonely in the
you're gonna
corner.
sacrifice yourself to help them out. I like the way you think.
Being cold and lonely there in the darkness of the cooler. Maybe it needs a friend.
Okay,
I could be that friend.
you are their friend.
I'm always a friend to a stout. Okay, so maybe scratch what I said earlier about cold season. It is cold season, but I could drink a stout any day of the week. So that's what's going on. All right, well, I think we are going to go to a commercial break, and we're going to come back with some cool stories from Josh in the Wild. And
why are we going to break so quick? Did somebody didn't show up? Did somebody miss?
Yes,
out?
we did have a guest scheduled. We had Chris Spolin scheduled, and he was supposed to be on the show this week. I ran into him at Stormbreaker, and so Stormbreaker was having a tribute to former brewery owner and head brewer Kevin King from Amnesia. Now, if for those of you that have forgotten about Amnesia,
Not me.
they were.
I see what you did there.
They were based. They were based out of Washougal, where they had their production facility. But they started out at a little place on the corner of Beach and Mississippi, in over there where Stormbreaker's original location now sits. Now, the owner, Rob Lutz, was a cellarman at Amnesia. And some people may not realize this, but this little podcast you're listening to got its start doing live shows at Amnesia Brewing on the corner of Beach and Mississippi. And we interviewed Kevin King. We interviewed Chris Spolin and Sean Thoman and even Rob Lutz before he became the head of Stormbreaker. And we had the Battle of the Mayors with Mayor Sam Adams and Mike Sorallo from Battleground, Washington, and it was a lot of fun. We did about maybe 7 or 8 shows there, and in the early days, and it was always a lot of fun. They opened their brewery. They were one of the first people to let us pop in on them as like a regular host location, and it was just very, very awesome for them to do that. And Kevin King was a very kind person. He was very a savvy person and a pretty daring person. He if it wasn't for him, Mississippi District would not have grown the way that it did back then. And we're talking around 2010, circa 2010. There really was, you had Mississippi Pizza and you had Amnesia Brewing, and they were running a 5-barrel brew house out of that location there where Stormbreaker now sits.
What year did Prost open?
Prost? That was
It wasn't
a few years. It was a few years. I think it was a year or two after.
Okay.
But it was, that's a hop, skip, and a jump over, and it's so yeah. Amnesia was a really great little spot. It drove a lot of traffic to that area, and before you knew it, other storefronts started opening, and the whole neighborhood began to blossom. And it was just really great to see that kind of growth. All because of a little pub called the Amnesia. So I don't want anybody to forget that that's where it all started for the Mississippi District. I think they deserve a lot of credit for their Slow Train Porter and their Copacetic IPA, which was featured this past week. You can probably still get some. They brewed it over there at Stormbreaker.
Oh, I'm gonna go get one. I forgot to go.
Yeah.
I hope they still have it.
Yeah, so I stopped by and I saw Chris Spolin. He was a really great brewer. He used to brew with John Meyer at Rogue before he landed at Amnesia, and then later he helped open Old Ivy over there in downtown Vancouver. So
what's his name?
Chris Spolin.
He helped out open the Ivy place.
Yeah.
I used to
So,
go there all the time.
Yeah.
What was that couple that used to run the place after them? I think it was a Mexican couple.
I do not recall at the moment, but I bet you.
Very nice couple.
I bet you Ryan would know. He was our Vancouver specialist. But yeah, so I do want to do a prost to our friends over there at Stormbreaker for honoring Amnesia. Josh, you need more beer,
I do. I did get one drop out of there.
and you can probably get a Copacetic IPA at one of Stormbreaker's 2 locations.
I'm going tomorrow.
And we're gonna play a commercial for them right after these messages. What?
We kind of ran next to one location.
What?
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker?
Isn't that one right here in St. John's?
There is. There's one in downtown St. John's,
Okay.
and then there's the one over there on Beach in Mississippi.
I think I'm gonna go after here so I can try a Copacetic.
There's no reason not to. Yeah, we could go. We could go over there together.
Boom.
They're known for their Juicy Lucy, although I think I've heard recently that they took them off the menu because they can be complicated to make. They are very juicy as well. Yeah, but delicious food there all around. I do want to remind you listeners that you can help support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/brewhappy. And at the $5 level, we'll interact with you and we'll let people know that awesome people like you are helping to support the show, like our man Fantastic and our friends over at Lazy Days and Vault 31. So just to name a few. So a shout out to you guys, and of course another prost for our Patreon subscribers. Thank you for your support, and we are going to listen to some music and some words from our friends. We'll be right back with more beer.
This is Joe with Awesome Beer Bar, listening to the Brew Happy Show.
This is Adam Milne, owner of Old Town Brewing, and I'm here with the Brew Happy Show.
We got a spectator here. How you doing there, sir? Yeah.
I'm just come to check y'all out.
What's
I
your
haven't
name?
seen y'all before. My name's Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Hi.
Nice
to meet y'all.
We're the Brew Happy Show.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I love a good podcast.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
You should check it out.
I'm gonna check y'all out this evening. Guys, I come in here at least twice a week.
There you go. So you like Chillin' Phil?
I love Chillin' Phil. This is
Yeah.
a great spot.
So you love Chillin' Phil. How long have you been coming to Chillin' Phil?
Close to 5 years, 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've and you live in the area?
So I just lived, about 3 blocks up Stanford for the last 6 years.
Ron, what do you like best about Chillin' Phil?
I mean, the pallet jack.
Ah, yeah.
This is, the friends. Yeah, my buds over here. I hang out with these guys. Marshall, Joe the plumber. I really love the friends, but the pallet jack's doing the trick as well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
That's all. So as long as they have the pallet jack on draft, you're in.
Yeah, I'm in there. Yeah, and they have the pallet jack.
Thanks a lot, Ron. You're in for a good time
it.
tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. We'll see you at the end of the show, Ron. Thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah, definitely. Post bell to Ron.
Cheers.
Cheers to Ron. Oh, yeah.
What's the plan, Thor?
It's a beer. A king's beer. Meant to be the greatest in all of Portland, Oregon. In theory, it could even summon the Bifrost.
Did it have a name?
Stormbreaker.
How will we find it?
Well, it's interesting you ask. They actually have 2 locations in Portland, Oregon. One in the Mississippi district, as well as their St. John's pub, home of the Juicy Lucy and axe throwing competitions, which I will surely win.
With what?
With Stormbreaker.
Enjoy Stormbreaker beer. Local to Portland, Oregon. Currently open for outdoor seating, covered and heated at both locations. Delivery available Monday through Saturday.
I'm Jake. I'm Ryan with Lazy Days Brewing, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
Hey everyone, this is Fat Josh, creator of the Pineapple Express Coach. You are listening to the Brew Happy Show. Cheers.
That's right. You are listening to the Brew Happy Show. Thank you for continued patronage and still listening, because we did get some more beer, and I did get a Nitro Stout, and it is delicious. It's everything I dreamed it could be. Thank you so much, Josh, for getting that for me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Doing the Fred and Barney dance. Did we find out who our folks are over there up at the bar?
No.
That's all
but
right.
If you're gonna talk about this beer, I can go find out right now.
I will talk about this beer. Let's see. Okay, so I got my picture of the tap list right here. That's right. I am drinking the Milk Stout with coffee and vanilla and lactose. It's out of Baker City from one of everybody's very favorite Oregon treats. It's Barley Browns. That's right. It's the breakfast stout. You guessed it. If you haven't had the breakfast stout from Barley Browns, it is delicious, and you could drink it for breakfast if you want to. It is going to be 6.5% ABV. So if you don't have anything planned for the rest of the day, it's not a bad way to start your day off. So, but as always, we do not recommend drinking and driving. So if you do have stuff to do later after having a breakfast stout, phone a friend. Josh, how you doing, bud?
Doing fantastic. So behind the bar, you ready for that bell?
Oh yeah.
Behind the bar today, we have Andy and Tiffany.
Andy and Tiffany,
Phil
thank
and
you.
Chill. Come and say thank you. Thank you, guys. Come and say hello.
Thank you.
And they're great. They're really, really great.
Yeah, Andy and Tiffany, they're going to be hanging out with you and working hard to make sure that your glass is full when you come to Chill and Phil. They're doing a fine job of making it happen for us, and of course, they're going to do the same for you. So yeah, that's great stuff. I think this is a really good milk stout. This is probably one of my favorites. It is a little heavy on the coffee side, so if you are thinking it's going to be like a Hershey Kiss or something like that. That's not really where this kind of lays. It's more of like a mocha treat, like a cold mocha.
Mocha.
Yeah. All right. Now, Josh, you did a little research this week for your segment, but I real quick while you're getting your notes together, I wanted to mention that I was really inspired by last week's In the Wild segment. And you went to Spotlight Brewing, which is located at the Q, right over there in the heart of the Hollywood district here in Portland, Oregon. And it's right off of Sandy, and it's where Pono Brewing used to be, as we discussed with our guest Ryan last week. And I gotta say, man, that was a great experience. I really enjoyed going to Spotlight Brewing. I'm so glad that you recommended it.
I like what they did with all the little spots in there. They're so great. I mean, it's so well organized.
I thought it was brilliant. Honestly, if you're the kind of place that really specializes in making the beer, running the added frustrations and overhead of having to run a kitchen can often be just a really big headache. And I think it's really smart to put in all those booths and have different kitchens, invite different kitchens from all over the city to come and sport their wares. I think I counted about 8 or 9 different restaurants that were just out of that one spot. It was so good. It was a really great idea. And I had a lot of fun going there. I had, I'm going to show you what I had. Okay, I had Shuko's. And Bronwyn had La Arepa. So she had the arepas.
From Venezuela.
From Venezuela, yes. She had Venezuelan food.
They have Venezuelan, Guatemalan, and Mexican.
Yes.
From South America in there, in that place.
And I had Shuko's. And it was really, really cool. I had what was called a chapinas or chapin?
I've never heard of it.
Okay, so basically it's like a torta but on a hoagie roll.
Huh.
And it was
wait, you mean torta?
It was like a torta, but on
torta.
Yeah, that's what I said. Torta.
I'm sorry, man.
So it's like that, but it's on a hoagie roll, and it's so good. And I gotta give a shout out to those folks over there at Shuko's.
Oh yeah,
because they did a really great job. I really enjoyed talking to the owner. Super friendly guy, and hooked me up with some really delicious sauce.
With special sauce?
It was pretty special. Yeah, I thought so. But just to give you kind of an idea for the listeners out there of what some of the other places that you can experience there, they had, I'm going to go through here, we got the Hamara Indian cuisine, a place called Poblano Peppers. I already talked to you about La Arepa.
Arepa's Venezuelan. The other one is Mexican.
You got Coco Garden, which was an Asian kitchen.
Oh, that's what I had when I went there last week.
Okay.
I had those salad rolls with shrimp. Oh, baby.
I did. I saw the sign for those. They did look very appetizing.
It's so good.
And then some place called the Hot Box, which I think that was the barbecue place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and there were some more in there as well. There was a let's see, the Hot Box was the barbecue. There is a sushi place right next door to the Q.
It's the same building.
It's the same building, but
it's not open.
It's not in the roulette there.
And it's called Chiyo sushi. That's what I had today.
Yeah.
I go there twice a week at least. It's on my way home from work. And I had to stop. It's so affordable. I eat until I cannot eat no more. And my bill is never been over $20.
Oh my God!
that's how affordable that sushi is.
Yeah.
If you like sushi, and if you like a lot of sushi in good quality,
I do.
This is a place to go. Chiyo.
Okay, yeah. And that's right next door. But when you first walk into the door at the queue, on your right, you are going to see 3 spots. One of them is called pupusas. Pupusas. And they serve pupusas, if you know what a pupusa is. They have a Turkish kitchen called Shiki Shiki Baba.
Yeah.
And then they have a Mediterranean kitchen called Cappadocia. So, yeah. And then you look to your left, and you wind up. You're staring right there at the bar for Spotlight Brewing, and then if you look down into your right, you're gonna be looking right down into the brewery area. Now they're not quite brewing out of there yet, according to my sources over there at the pub, but they will be. They are Gypsy Brewing out of Zeugelhaus right now.
Getting started. They only have 3 beers on tap that belongs to them, and the rest are collaborations with other breweries.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I gathered, and I had their light lager, which I thought was very, very fine beer.
It was not bad at all.
Yeah, and it was so delicious.
I had them all.
I
had a flight last week.
Oh, you had a flight?
I had them all. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty special. Yeah, so they did a really great job. I'm so happy that I went there. I'm so glad that you recommended the place, and so yeah, I can't wait to hear about what you got this week.
Well, you want to play my song?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually.
Is that what you say by what we had this week, or?
Yeah. Well, I just remembered you did an interview that I think we got to patch into the board.
Yeah, my microphone works very well too on my phone. I can just put like my phone to this microphone and it will play the whole thing. But you can plug it in.
Yeah.
So this was a surprising. Well, okay, I'm gonna wait
just
until
a second.
we
can. We'll
play that music, baby.
Oh yeah, we gotta play. Oh wait, hold on. I moved all the buttons around. Come on.
What the punk?
Oh, it's not doing the thing.
Oh.
No? Why is that on? It's because I messed with the things up here.
There you go.
Yeah.
They don't know what is what. They just.
Yeah, baby.
It's time for Fat Josh in the Wild.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fat Josh in the Wild, where I usually just sacrifice my own time and my liver to go out there and tell you all about what's going on. And this weekend, this week, we took ourselves out to McMinnville, Oregon.
It's true.
And even though there's more than 2 breweries, we have a double feature today, not just one.
Mm-hmm.
And started with Foreland beer, brother.
Oh.
And this is already out. But some people just sometimes, like myself, listen to the news a little too late. When it's either too late or when it's past news and no more. But the news of this came out, I think, a couple weeks ago, maybe even longer than that. That Foreland Brewing is moving into the old Upright building, where right by the Moda Center.
Yeah, we have kind of talked about this a little bit. It wasn't set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
We sort of did a pre-release on this info about a month ago. But things can always change. But I had heard that Foreland was serving beer out of the Upright's Old Stingray Lounge, but there had been no concrete agreements to brew out of there, or it was like they were just feeling it out.
Well, it's happening now.
It's
Their
happening.
lease is done.
So it's official.
It's official. Their lease, it's done, and I think the moving or the date of the deadline. I think it was June. Oh man. Okay, I should have written this down. He told me the date, but it was June something.
Okay.
It was June something, so it's close. It's close, and they are moving into that neighborhood. I thought they were bringing their own equipment, and apparently upright brewing system is still there. So
okay.
that's what they're gonna use that one system, and it's like it's set in stone in there. So I thought they were bringing all their equipment. So I wonder what's gonna happen to the old equipment on Portland. I should have brought more questions to these guys. Again, it was only one guy working.
Right.
Elliot. Can we do a little bell to Elliot? He was really wonderful to us.
Oh, yeah.
And
To Elliot and the
this is
folks
for you,
over there
brother.
at Forland Brewing.
I brought my man Dan Munch from Whitmer, and Elliot was trying to score a job with Whitmer right there on the spot. I'm like, hey, you guys hiring? Because I'm great. You should have me. And,
Oh, right on.
because
Well-
he's not gonna be working there for long.
Well, we love Dan Munch. Why isn't he going to be working at Forland?
Who? No, Elliot is the one asking Dan Munch for a job at Whitmer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the bartender at Forland. Brewing.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So is Forland moving completely out of McMinnville to Portland?
they're moving the brewery. Yes.
Okay.
They're moving out of that location. I don't know if they're gonna open a new one in McMinnville and then still open the one. That's another question I didn't bring up. I wasn't prepared for these guys at all.
That's okay. You know, sometimes you're out there in the wild.
I'm in the wild.
And you gotta nail down the interview and talk to some peeps and get the word out.
Yeah, and we didn't spend that much time there either because our goal was to go to Heater Allen Brewing, which that was our second location.
Okay.
And we weren't expecting this, but there was a huge party there.
Oh my
They had a
God.
huge cake. I never seen a cake this big in my size.
Wow.
In my life, a cake this size in my life. That's what I meant.
It was big enough for you, though.
It was big enough for two of me.
Wow.
And it was fun. They got live music. The place was packed. The owners were at the bar drinking beer, talking to all the regulars.
Wow.
And what was the difference of the vibe from Portland? I don't know. It's because Portland is moving and now people's just not going. But they had only a few people at Portland. They was not busy at all. And they had a huge patio with 2 food carts out there, which I had this seafood Mexican food cart in that place. I'll show you the pictures. So this place is booming at Heater Allen.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I go to the bathroom. When I come back, Dan Munch is talking to, what's his face? I forget. Kevin Davey.
Kevin Davey. Okay.
Which is the husband, Lisa Allen,
Right.
the daughter of the original owner of the brewery.
Well, that's great because she just won some awards over there at Oregon Beer
did.
Awards.
Absolutely,
we
she
talked
did.
a little bit about that a couple weeks ago.
So he came and say hello to Dan Munch. He recognized Dan, and then he went away. And I told Dan Munch, I don't know how I feel approaching him to see if he wants to do like an audio with me just for a couple minutes. So I approach him, and the guy's so nice. Let me get a beer. Let's do this.
Okay.
He sat down with us, and by the way, he is gonna have us over.
Okay.
He's inviting us to come over and do a podcast there.
That's great.
We just have to coordinate with him on the dates. But he's got only one condition.
Okay.
Because I did not know
Oh.
he is the inventor of the cold IPA style.
Oh, you were hinting at this at the beginning of the
I
show.
did not know that.
We have a cold IPA on the.
He invented that at Wayfinder, which is what I'm having right now.
The Wayfinder Cold IPA is
Yep.
on tap here at Chill and Phil.
And I that's why I got him on the tape here for 5 minutes talking about the cold IPA and a little bit about the Heater Allen. And I'm gonna play you guys a recording. He only has one condition. If we do the podcast there,
What?
He doesn't want to talk about the cold IPA. He wants to talk about lagers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say he wants to talk about a warm IPA. And I'll be like, no. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
So I'm gonna play you guys a recording. And this is gonna be kind of sketchy because we don't have a cord to connect my phone to the system here. So I'm just gonna play it directly to this microphone I'm using for myself. But
yeah,
it should work fine. Let me turn the volume up, and this is you guys, Heater Allen only.
Sound panels, so that's been really helpful. Nice.
Kevin, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing very well.
I'll go by Fat Josh, by the way. I'm Josh, but I used to be 320 pounds. So my nickname was Fat Josh, and that's how I go by on the podcast. And
well, that's great. I go by Heavy Kevy, so I'm fine with that.
Oh, sorry, I almost took the table. My man Dan.
Sorry, I'm going to steal your fire this whole podcast thing.
Well, this is just a little talk about your brewery and about the famous Cool IPA. But you got a special event going on today? What's going on?
Well, we have live music the third Sunday of every month. Today we had a local band, Neighbor States.
They were good.
They're really good.
They're really I actually like them. We catch the last 3 songs, and I was actually headbanging myself.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. A bunch of them are school teachers, so that's what's rock and roll right now.
Awesome, dude. Heater Allen, what can you tell us about Heater Allen?
Heater Allen was started in 2007 by my father-in-law, Rick Allen. My wife, Lisa Allen, has been the head brewer for a long time, and Rick is still very much part of our company, but me and Lisa took it over a couple of years ago, I think 3 years ago at this point, and we've just been still making all the Heater Allen beers, still innovating there. She has 100% control over that, but we also launched our personal brand, which is a collaboration between me and Lisa, and it's called Gold Dot. And so we've been doing Gold Dot beers out of Heater Allen as well.
Gold Dot, I heard about that. That's actually, I heard a lot about that lately. That's pretty freaking cool, man. Awesome. So I know we're not doing a full podcast right now, so we don't have enough time. I don't even know how long I have in my recording on my phone. But my friend Dan right here was telling me that you are the original creator of the Coal IPA here?
Yeah, that's correct.
Can you tell us all about that?
Yeah, well, so this is back when I was at Wayfinder. So I moved back to, I grew up here in Oregon, but I was a Seattle brewer. I was brewing in Seattle at the Gordon Biersch at the time. I moved to Portland when Wayfinder was open, kind of headhunted to do that. So I created most of the original beers at Wayfinder. We came out with a hazy, we came out with a West Coast. We knew we had to do both of those kind of IPAs. But I wanted to make a beer that was the antithesis of hazy IPA. And this is when I met Dan as well. Dan was at Whitmer, and hazy IPA was just really coming to our shore. It's already had its foothold really hard in New England, and brewers didn't really know how to deal with it. And so I said, well, we got to try to make one, but then let's try to make the opposite of one. And that's where the Cold IPA was born. So Cold IPA is pretty much it's pretty much a malt liquor IPA if you take it on its roots. So unlike an IPL, it is made with just lager malt and a high adjunct base. So it stays very, very, very pale yellow, very pale beer. And then like Henry Weinhardt's Blue Boar or like Old English 800, it is brewed with lager yeast but fermented warm. So it's a quicker fermentation. It's quite a bit more estery than a typical lager. And it allows you to make a super clean, a wicked clean IPA at a stronger level that's just a complete canvas for hops. And so that was kind of the idea, was to make something clear, bitter, clean, that was a canvas for hops, and that's really what we were trying to do.
You're blowing my mind, brother. Jeez. Every time Dan right here talks about beer, I just shut my mouth and listen. That's what I just did with you, and this is just like, it's blowing up my mind big time. So again, I don't know how much time we have on my recording on my phone, but will you have us over the Brew Happy Show? Will you have the Brew Happy Show at the brewery on a podcast with us here soon?
Absolutely, but on one condition, we have to talk about lager beers.
Lager beers, okay.
And we can talk about Cold IPA too.
Well, that will be my first topic to talk about, lager beers, because this is something you don't know. Everybody that knows me, I'm allergic to Northwest hops. That's when I switched from IPAs to lagers. That was about 14 years ago. So 14 years ago, I switched to lagers, and now I am just in love with it. And that is one of the main reasons we're here today. And that's one of the reasons I go to Wayfinder all the time in Portland.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I'm a lager fan. And I'm actually honored to meet you today. This is really freaking cool. Let's talk about this soon, please.
Yeah, that sounds great. Love to have you down.
Kevin, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it, man.
All right, cheers.
If you hear that, we just fist bump.
Well, that's great, man. Wow, that's a wonderful interview with Kevin there.
That was really cool, man. I mean, meeting someone that invented a beer style.
Yeah,
that's amazing. I mean, this style went off the hook, man. Everybody's brewing the cold IPA right now.
Oh yeah. So, it's a popular style. It's really interesting to hear the origin story there, and I can't wait to go out to McMinnville again. You know, it's been years since we went out there and had Lisa Allen on the show. So I can't wait to see her again. I saw her at the OBA. I see her at the OBA every year, and she is always just smiling, and she's always so friendly. And I only interviewed her the one time, but she always remembers me. And she's just really such a nice person. So I can't wait to talk with Kevin and Lisa again out there at Heater Allen. Yeah,
so it was great. Forlin and Heater Allen, two breweries. Fat Josh in the Wild. It was great. I had a lot of fun doing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, Fat Josh in the Wild.
Yeah,
it was great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That's we hear about you out in the wild, but it's really interesting to hear you in the wild.
Oh yeah, because of the recording.
That was a direct recording of you being in the wild.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doing your thing. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, we'll have to send you out there with some professional recording equipment.
Yeah, we talk about this. We missed that the guy that owns the Killer Burger in Tannersborn invited us to do a little podcast because he had like 5 breweries come over and help out.
Oh my God!
With an event of him taking over the place. But that was last week, and we just couldn't make it. And I told him, I'm sorry, buddy. We usually don't get out of our bubble because we do Mondays podcast. So Saturday will be like really hard for us.
Because we're both working.
We both working, and in a short notice, like the one he gave us, it was almost impossible. But
yeah, I can't do a last minute day off. I mean, I could call in sick and use one of my sick days.
Once in a while,
but
right?
I only have so many of those.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can only get away with that so many times. So,
I mean, we'll come up. He is really a big in craft beer, so he has always like I don't know between 5 and 10 beers on tap at the Killer Burger. He worked for the longest time for the Killer Burger on Cedar Hills, the one Michael James, the guy used to play for the Oregon Ducks.
Okay,
he opened up his own a Killer Burger in Cedar Hills neighborhood.
Okay.
And he was his number 1 guy, and now he has his own Killer Burger in Tannersborn.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think the original Killer Burger is right up the street here off of Sandy.
Like the first ever here in Oregon or Portland?
Yeah. It's we're not here off of Sandy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, over there by the Hollywood district where we were talking about.
Yeah, I drive by that place all the time.
Yeah, that's
the first one.
That's the first
one.
Oh,
snap!
It says it there in the window.
Okay.
So I think I'm just assuming. But yeah, I didn't know that either. But I just noticed that the other day when I was driving by. I was like, the first location? Is that really the first location? No kidding. Huh.
Yeah, they're pretty good at offering craft beer in older locations. And my friend in Tannersborn, he offers a little bit more than the rest of them because he's big into craft beer. So we should talk to him soon.
Yeah, I usually like to get the Bender, which is like it's a barbecue beer burger. It's very good. Very good. With the onions on there.
People praise on the peanut butter burger. I never had it, but that doesn't sound to me. I don't know.
Okay, I have had it. I have had the peanut butter burger, and it is everything you hoped and dreamed a peanut butter burger could be. But honestly, I cannot have that burger too many. I will die of a heart attack if I have that burger more than once a year. Good Lord. It is just I mean that's supposedly the burger that took out Elvis because he used to have something similar, but he'd also put bananas on there as well.
What?
and bacon and like
Oh,
he
yeah.
he'd go
He was
crazy.
begging for a heart attack.
Yeah, he was just he'd just pile it on there. So but anyways, I think that might be we're getting towards the end of the show here. Thanks so much, Josh, for doing that. That
Brady,
was
yeah.
great. That you took a road trip for that too.
We took a road trip. I even left my car behind at work.
Oh my God!
And I had to go get it today. That's why I walked the 8 miles.
Yeah.
It's how far my house is from work. It's 7.7 miles, and I documented the whole thing in timing and in mileage because I want to know all my stats and everything. And,
and Josh will walk 7.7 miles, and he will walk 7.7 miles to get back to his car and have a beer, so he can go to McMinn. But it doesn't go. That doesn't work.
And also, if I ever want to take a break from Fat Josh in the Wild, I already have 2 documented places that I went to that I'm saving just in case.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean,
I'm prepared for
you don't
this.
have to be shy.
I'm prepared for this.
We could always come out with special material as well for the Patreon listeners. Okay, so I'm really enjoying my time here at Chill and Phil and my wonderful breakfast nitro stout.
Where are we going next week, brother?
Oh, next week is that's a very good question.
My friends,
if I go to thebrewhappyshow.com and I go down to the calendar section and I click on next Monday, it will show me that we are going to be at
Room
122 Tap House featuring special guest owner Martha Brooks.
And her son, Andrew
Okay.
Brooks. But they both run that place. They do a fantastic job. And I can't wait to talk to these guys because I was their first delivery person that delivered beer to them when they first opened, when I was with Point Blank.
Wow,
So
okay.
We'll talk about that.
So they've been around a while.
They've been around for, 7 years now, maybe?
Oh, wow, that's great.
I think it was a little bit before COVID. So, yeah.
All right.
We're going to have a lot of fun. These guys.
Yeah.
And they have one of those stones they use on the Winter Olympics. What do you call it? Where the people are sweeping the ice. What do you call that? Curling.
Oh, curling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
For some reason, this guy's a big on curling.
It's basically shuffleboard on steroids.
He's got a curling stone at the bar where you get to see one like live
Up
right there.
Close. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, I do have a little bit of brew news to take us out of the show. Roy Hops partners with National Black Brewers Association on Velvet Cake Hop Blend. Topwire Hop Project is open for 2026.
We almost went. I forgot. We almost went.
Yeah, so Topwire is open, folks. Go out to Crosby Hop Farms. They have a bar in the middle of their hop field, and it is called Topwire, and it is one of the coolest spots you can go to. You can bring your kids. You can bring your dogs. Maybe don't bring your dogs and your kids. That'd be a lot to wrangle in while having to hold a beer. So
maybe the kids can watch the dogs.
Yeah, if they're good, if you got to have well trained kids and well trained dogs.
Maybe the dogs can watch the kids.
But it's a beautiful it's a beautiful spot to kind of lounge out in, and I highly recommend going. If you haven't been out to Topwire, please check them out and say hello to our friends at Crosby Hop Farms and tell them the Brew Happy Show sent you. Hey, you never know; they might give you $1 off your first beer. So. Also,
they won't, but it would be cool to mention it.
Hey. You never know. Just name drop. Tell them. Tell them Bo or Jenna sent you. Yeah, that's the ticket. We love
I
those
love that
guys.
place.
Yeah, we do too. All right, and 21st Amendment is back in business.
I didn't even know they were out of business.
They were. Well, they were gonna die. They were gonna,
It's a little harsh.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of breweries have been going away, and 21st Amendment was on their way out the door, and we were really worried about it. But there is some really good news. They were founded in 2011, and so they are named for the Prohibition law that was enacted in 1933, bringing back alcohol and specifically beer. And it was booming in the early 2000s. So we were talking a lot about them on the show, and yeah. So, anyways, check out their Evil Genius and check out their story. You can learn more about that on brewpublic.com and newschoolbeer.com. That's where we get all the haps on the hops. Tiny Giants Brewing is debuting in Northwest Portland as well. So this is going to be a spot that we're going to have to check out, Josh. My friend Dan Hughes from Level Beer was over there. You can see him in the picture in the article.
I took a screenshot of the picture. I almost sent it to you because I saw him at the queue last week. Remember I told you we were wearing the same hoodie.
I was at Level today watering their plants. And
it was there.
He mentioned it.
Oh, he mentioned. Okay.
He mentioned you.
Yeah, we were wearing the same hoodie, and he asked about you, and yeah, that was pretty cool. I took a screenshot of that picture.
Yeah, prost to Dan Hughes. We love that guy, and all the folks over there at Level Beer. We love that beer, that place. It's great. Okay, so yeah, 21st Amendment. Has been resurrected by Evil Genius Beer Company.
I got a short 21st Amendment story.
Oh,
if we have time.
Yeah,
it's very short, and it's kind of like I like this.
I'm at the end.
Okay. In 2012, they pour. Well, let me start. In 2011, I won the collaborator competition.
Wow.
With Pineapple Express, and that's the Whitmer Oregon Brew Crew. Competition that they get together and they pick one or sometimes two people.
I remember, yeah.
So this time, they select my beer to be presented at the OBF.
Whoa!
Whitmer poured my beer at the OBF in 2012.
That's right.
So 21st Amendment will bring their watermelon beer for the longest time. I think they did it for like 10 years in a row. Well, I don't know how many years, but they did it for the longest time.
They bring it. I know they bring it to Great American Beer Festival every year.
They messed up, and they didn't bring it in 2012.
Oh, no.
So in 2012, my Pineapple Express was the best seller that year.
Wow.
And as much as I like saying that, I was kind of disappointed that they didn't bring it that year because I wanted to compete directly.
Right.
And see if I could beat him, because watermelon and pineapple beers are like, it's in the middle of the summer. Everybody wants a light, fruity beer that they can enjoy in this summer. But no, they brought a pale ale. Not only that, they brought this guy, the logo for their pale ale, it's an astronaut. So they brought 21st Amendment brought this guy.
It's a monkey astronaut
in an astronaut suit. In the middle of the summer, that guy was dying.
Oh yeah, so that guy and Lincoln show up to the beer events at the Great American Beer Festival. They would chase each other throughout the entire event, over and over again. You just see them running after each other, and sometimes it'd be Lincoln chasing the monkey in the astronaut suit.
So
and sometimes it'd be the other way around. It was hilarious. So.
So yeah, my beer was the best seller at the OBF 2012
well.
because they didn't bring their watermelon beer. So suck it, 21st Amendment. I beat you that year. That's my 21st Amendment story. So.
All right, well, yeah, that's a good one. So, and one more. The beer store in Milwaukee celebrates 10 years of community craft and great beer. We actually covered Beer Store when they first opened about 10 years ago, and I think we were hearing about it from Cameron. I can't remember his last name. Well, okay, so Cameron, it was a fellow named Cameron, and he was helping to open the beer store along with oh my God, what's his name from? His last name's Andrus
from
Living House.
Oh yeah, it's not Chad. It's
oh my God, Conrad.
Conrad, thank you.
How did I forget his name? I used to live with him.
Didn't you work together too?
Yeah,
at some point?
He was my roommate. Oh my God. Oh, anyways, I'm getting too old for this, guys. I think it's time for me to finish my beer. That's right. It's the end of the show, folks. Thank you so much. We're going to do a pro spell for you, the listener, one last time. Thank you so much to Chillin' Phil and our folks up there at the bar. Thank you so much for serving us, and thanks to Paul Moglia for opening this place. We do love this wonderful neighborhood hot spot. So if you get a chance, get your butts out here to St. John's and make sure you check out Chillin' Phil. There's plenty of room for you, the family, the dog, and there's plenty of things to eat and also plenty of beers. So, you just can't go wrong when you come to Chillin' Phil. You can get your fill and chill. All right. Yeah. All right, beer fans. Well, as always, I don't just like you, I love you, and I want to have a beer with you. Until next week, I keep brewing, but brew happy. Cheers.
This production is brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at BrewHappy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, paulcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.